Well, hey guys, this is the updated Zane build video, and this is an updated build for the Zane, the video that I made on a Zane build a while back, just like a week ago, and I got it updated, and it's not really updated. It's just different weapons and different play styles and stuff. So these are the 3 weapons you're gonna need. You only need these weapons, and you could like, you could use the frozen. Oh, I thought that was the frozen heart, but you could use the frozen heart. You could to up your your cryo damage, but I just suggest not. And I am sorry, why don't I have my, this one check. Alright, so, let me just put that right there. So these are the 3 weapons. So, if you don't have DLCs, I suggest a Brainstormer or a DNA. And if you have DLC, get these 2, the Clairvoyance and the Light Show. And it also kind of works with the Lyuda. I mean, you can probably make it work, but yeah. And I'm pretty sure like that's the. You could use the Brainstorm. That's not the Brainstormer. The Redistributor or something. You could use that, but I don't really like it, so I don't use it since it's low damage, really low damage. So I just suggest these 4 guns, or 3 if you don't, or 2 if you don't have DLC. And if you don't want just 2 guns that you're using, I guess binary making Kibsworth. I suggest that if you want that, you could also use the Cutsman, and if you want a pistol, use the H-Shock. And yeah, so let's go test it out. First, we're going to start with Brainstormer, and if you know how to use the Brainstormer, you know it's only good when a lot of people are nearby. So let's just start. Let's use it on these people. As you can see, it can't see now. Now it's doing like heavy damage. See, it's not doing any damage when you're not. Alright, let's check the DNA. It is really good. This is honestly better than the plasma coil. It is way better. So, and it comes in every element. Basically, it doesn't come in every element, it has every element. See, look at the shots. See, I just got cryo, fire, and like other stuff. Yeah, that it shoots. It shoots all different kind of elements. You're gonna think that's bad, but honestly, it's not if you're doing this build, because elements are really good on this build, and it just destroys. So, I just suggest that. So, alright, let's use Brainstormer. See, it does damage over time. So if you don't like damage over time's weapons, just use the Clairvoyance or something. Now let's check on the Clairvoyance. High damage, gun. So it's best on single target enemies. See, it just destroys, but that's not an only good effect. If you hit a critical hit, it explodes and it shoots out cryo things. And see, we just did damage to that guy. And see, we just did damage to that guy, even though. See, it's high damage. My game just lagged, didn't it? So it's really high damage. It's 4,000, and it's better than the assault rifle I had before. I tried to take zoom on it. I didn't really like it. because I did the takedown yesterday. Absolutely a piece of cake, dude. Piece of cake. So, let's just test out these guns. Oh, yeah, I got this. This is like the best thing I ever found. Like, look at this. It's a Ripper. It does 12,000 damage, too. 12,410 damage. Like, that's a lot of, wait, did I just get that wrong? Like, 12,000. No, I didn't get it wrong. 12,410. Like, that's pretty good for an SMG, and it just got buffed. So let's test this thing out. It is pretty good, but the reason it's so good on this build is because you have movement speed. And movement speed you could just, and if you're doing a melee Amara build, like, look at that, it does so much, and it does so much, like, look at this. Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage. I suggest you use this on single target enemies. So, like, don't use it on heavyweights, okay? Because heavyweights have way too much health to use this on. That's why I suggest the Ripper on single target enemies, because, see? It could usually one-shot them. And this build, it freezes everything, okay? So you don't need to worry about, like, getting lots of damage. This is not a health build, necessarily. It is not a health build, so don't think you're gonna, survive that long. So, I mean, I haven't died yet, but don't think you're gonna survive that long without dying. Because you are gonna die. As you can see, you're pretty weak and fight for your life, because you can't activate action skills, and action skills is what makes Zane good. And I will try to find better something to go with this build, so you won't die as much. Yeah, I'll try. And if you don't see another video, yeah, yeah. So let's just yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the guns. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else to showcase, cause there's honestly nothing, cause it's just good, and you don't even need Cryo, but it's better with Cryo since it's a winter Zane build, basically. And here's the build if you didn't see the video. And it has 9 views, so you probably did. So, Mana Focus, 3 on Mana Focus, Deja Vu, chance to add ammo. Oh, that's a good. Commitment, Headsman Hand, Fugitive, Domino Effects, one in the Art of War, all in Domino Effects, 3 in Eraser, and 1 Hourman Flint. Oh, while aiming down sights, Zane weapons deal bonus damage and automatically apply their status effect when he's... Dude! Okay. I didn't notice the skill. Look at this. So, you know how the Ripper has its status effect, where when you melee an enemy? Yeah, that's what makes this thing so good on this build. Hourman Flint. And it's big, and you don't need cold bore on. Actually, yeah, you should use cold bore. I might refund my skill tree because I was thinking, what if you did the build but with no barrier? And so, do you know how much you would freeze enemies? Like bonus cryo damage and weapon spot speed. Like, that would be so good. And I'll show off my Moe's build, like, today. I'll try to make 2 videos out today. So, see you later, and